Hello everyone, my name is Rituro, but you can just call me Mr. Unemployable. Bit of a change in plan. I know we'd said this episode was going to be the halfway point against SC Goa, and it still looks like it's going to be a good one. But we are in the Asian Confederations Cup, the groups have been drawn, the matches are starting, and this is our first continental competition match. In fact, this is my first continental competition since Glentoran. All the way back, and Mr. Unemployable won with FM16. So very excited to return to continental competition. Not that I have much business being here in the first place, but hey, we're here, and that's what matters. So look at the groups for this. It is a hodgepodge of teams from Grey Leagues and superpowered teams from the various playable leagues. We got drawn in with a Malaysian team, Perak. An Indonesian team, Persipura. I'm sure we all remember them from my time with my time in Indonesia. And Yangon United from Myanmar. So that's not an easy group. I wish to say here, the Yangon team is a grey. So, I mean, that's going to be a walk in the park. No big deal there. It's these two. Perak are not going to be pushovers. Persipura are assuredly not going to be pushovers. They are the favorites to get out of this group easily. We've got our work cut out for them. We start against the toughest team in the group. Hopefully we can hit them on the counter and get our 3 points. Before we get into that, though, let's just look at the news and things that have been happening since the last episode. Lumde Okachukwu, what are you doing? That's right, we got a very good-looking central defender on a free from Royal Wang, though he'll be coming in at the end of the season, so it doesn't help us now, unfortunately. But we now have a straight-up one-for-one replacement for Belo Rasak, so he's out the door as soon as the season is over, and it is a definite upgrade. Completely upgraded in every way. That fills a massive hole on our backline. So hopefully, with a starting central defender who's actually half decent, we can, start making things happen. Such is the hope. Anyway. Elsewhere in the squad, we do have one other international who is already on this team who is amazing. That's Dodong Hyun. We know he's fantastic. He's worth 7.43. He's also now making 3.8k a week. He's now the highest paid person on the team because he was getting a lot of attention from other suitors. His agent decided he was going to hold me ransom and force a new contract, and I said, well, you're a jerk, agent, and I hate you, but I can't let this go. He's easily the star player of the team. And we needed him. We definitely needed him. So he gets a nice big fat contract. We get until 2020, so at least he's locked up. And if he tries to leave, well, I mean, we're going to make bank. You better believe it. He does have a minimum release clause, which is unfortunate, but at least we guarantee we'll make bank once that clause is activated, which is good. Dodong Hyun also got Player of the Month for January, which is excellent. I also got Manager of the Month. Pretty excited about that. As you can see with our performance in the league, up into the league, there we go. Atop the league, have not lost yet. Pretty good, 4-4, 16 points above SC Goa and Salgaokar, sitting on 12. They are also competing in the Confederations Cup. They got a very, very nice group, it must be said here. Let's take a look here at their competitions for the senior squad. Let's take a look at this group here. Oh, they're in the Asian Champions League playoffs too. Oh my goodness. But they got DT Long An, Vietnamese team, full of greys. Mashindra FC, Nepalese team, all greys. And Tampines, a Singaporean team, which may in fact give them some trouble. But still, when you're top two in a group stage, that's pretty darn solid. And Salgaokar have to be feeling pretty darn good about moving on from their group. Yeah, they finished runner-up for the Indian Federation Cup, which we won, but they won the Super Cup, and they are certainly looking pretty darn good in this competition. One thing I want to look at with regards to youth development before we get into today's featured match, you'll notice a lot of the learning and tutoring icons are gone. 4 of our tutoring sessions have expired. All of them were rousing successes, which means we're getting closer to having these kids get out of the silver stars and into the full golds. We still got a long way to go, But they're getting minutes, they're developing, That's all you can hope for, especially considering that I'm still undefeated in the league, which is blowing my mind. Maud Islam, in particular, is a curious case. 7.88 average, 2 goals and 2 assists in 9 appearances, 6 of them starts. What is going on with this kid? He's certainly not good by any stretch of the imagination, but he's fit, he keeps going, and he can take off like a shot. And at this level, if you can stay standing and keep breathing above everybody else, that's a pretty darn good trait to have. So, he draws into today's match against Persipura. They are down 2 people. Oh, Raman Lasaluhu, that rings a bell. Juan Rivi also out for them. You've seen the team. Well, let's get into it. What does the media say? They're probably going to say we lose horribly. And indeed, there's not much difference, but a Persipura victory seems likely. 11-5 the odds on the draw, 7-4 for us for the win, 5-4 for Persipura for the win, so it's certainly slight favoring there to the Indonesian side. As expected, flat 4-4-2 with their 2 big guns right up top. It does mean that we do have the option to flip to our 4-5-1 diamond-ish formation if we need to try and clog the midfield up, be a little more defensive, and we can go 3-4-3, try and overload the front if we need to try and get a win. It's nice to have tactical flexibility. It's pretty good. By the way, Boaz, 86. It's a good number. If you're a Whitecap supporter, you know why. All right. I think we say, show me what you can do, boys. And they sort of bought it. Come on, guys. Continental competition. Life is amazing. That's a little bit better. All right. Here we go. Persipura in their white and black kits, the red and gold brigade, East Bengal in their red and gold kits in front of a, appears to be fairly well stocked Salt Lake Stadium. Nothing super amazing happening yet, though. Is that because I forgot to turn replays back to extended? I did. I've been turning it to key so I can whip through these episodes a little bit faster between episodes. Get all the recordings lined up. Oh, over the bar there on that free kick. Dangerous. We'll turn it back onto extended, as is my usual operating procedure for the live streams and the live recording sessions. Yang on action, 1-0. Boaz! There's the first goal. Very easy for him. You can't leave a star striker alone. I'm pretty sure I said mark him tightly. Didn't seem to matter. There's the ball. There's Boaz, and there's Govan Singh going, oh, am I supposed to cover him? Oh, yeah, sorry about that, boss. Yeah. Not good, Govan Singh. Karanjit Singh left out to dry there. Oof. Horrible. Let's see if we can get that one back. Long ball for Robin Singh to go after. No dice. Aking Jin. He's out of his area. Good ball at the top to Swanto, though. Stopped by Lingo. Into our designated ball winner today. Filling in for our captain, still coming back from that pulled stomach muscle. It's Islam, good long ball over the top. Ranty Martins, tight angle. Goes back to Hussein. Crossed, Robin Singh! There's your equalizer. You score on us, we score on you. Immediately paid back. Lovely move there. I was worried Ranty Martins would run out of ideas there, but our star Nigerian striker says, don't worry. That's a very good cross there from Hussein. Robin Singh, unmarked. Keeper doesn't move. Count it. 1-1 at Salt Lake Stadium. Lingo gives up a card there. He will. Thin ice already. Trying to hassle the 2-star strikers. It's very much a mirror situation for us because they're lined up much like we are. Put all your eggs in the star striker basket. Let's see what happens. Soaz does well to get free, but Karanjit Singh with an even better save. Still Persipura's ball, though. I think I am going to flip into a... thank goodness he's offside. I'm going to flip into counterattack, though. It was advised earlier to try and go long. I like that idea. We're going to try a little more direct here. And we're trying to prevent that short distribution so we can just thump it right back forward. All right. Away we go. Structured counter-attacking side. That sounds about right. Sane. Lingdo. Islam. See, this kid, he shouldn't be that good. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now he's running past an easy ball. That's more like the Modzai Islam that the game says he should be. And yet, the chance keeps going. Ranty Martins. Lingdo. Islam. Martin is a good little 1-2 and a fine save by Hakang Jin, but it doesn't matter because Do Dong Hyun is there to knock home the rebound. 2-1 to East Bengal. Red and Gold Brigade are ahead. That was a lovely little play. The shot from Ranty Martins forced a brilliant save. Poor covering on the rebound though. 2-1. I like it. It's good when you make a tactical switch and you're immediately rewarded with a goal. Very, very nice stuff. Keep it going. Oh, yes, they bought that. They bought it good. Our next match isn't for a week and a bit. We have a friendly coming up next, so I'm not too worried. Gotta say, Mamoun Hossein. Was worried about putting the kid there on the left, but he's doing his job. He's got an assist, sitting on 6'9". Very good. Away we go. How is Ranty Martins only a 6'8"? Performing well in the highlights we've seen. Ah, there we go. That might be why. Arjit Singh will get rid of that one to Belorusak. Shots 8-7 for East Bengal. Slight possession lead to Persipura. One team with clear-cut chance each. Which tells you the finishing rate is about on target. Oh, it's a penalty! It's a penalty right to start the half. And this could be a dagger from Ranty Martins. And it is! Call it a goal. 3-1 for Ranty Martins. Didn't see much of a protest on the penalty. See what happens after the match, but this is what you'd expect. Confidence and power to go upper 90. Keeper guessed the right way. Continuing a good game for the keeper. But not enough to stop the penalty from going in. Lindo is sitting on a yellow. I think he's got to be our first target for a sub here. As Robin Singh hits the bar with his second header in a dangerous spot. For second goal of the afternoon. Isapi, Boaz, blocked. Second effort, Kumar clears it. Hussein looks up for Martins, flipped on, no one ahead of him. It's well cleared. Quick, direct play to clear the ball, let the team clear their lines. Works nicely. Do Dong Hyun gets in the way, goes long for Robin Singh. That's how we're going to do it. We're just going to long ball this thing forward. Try and hit him on the break. What was that? 7 men behind the ball? 8 maybe? It's a good idea, considering we need all those people just to stop Boaz from getting a shot on target. Alright, there's one substitution there. Gifrianto. Where was he? Midfield? No, center defense. Alright, that's fine. Not worried about that. Oh, they've put Nicolo up front. Well, we'll just keep an eye on him, shall we? And we will make our own substitution. Moving out. Lindo for Manish Maitani for his competitive debut with the side. So little has he been used. And so good has everyone else been. See how he does here. Tavan. Wait a minute. That's a familiar name. Did they raid my boys? I hope not. Manish Maitani. Robin Singh. Mohd Zaid Islam. Hope he does well just so he can stay on the all-name team. Ranty Martins does well to get in. Saved and close, so now the clear-cut versus goal count is even. Unfortunate. The X-goals ratio is now 1-1, which is the minimum required ratio. Alright, now we start looking for late-game subs to keep things interesting. I think Govind Singh's looking complacent. Well, Robin Gurung, get in there and show him how to defend, please. And we'll put Kingsley Amanike up front. And we'll just have him poaching to go with our direct play. There we go. Fresh legs at both ends of the pitch. Persipura, no real answer here. And with our second superstar Nigerian striker on the pitch, this is going to be bad times. And Singh's still on his feet. Do Dong Hyun Oh, so close. I put him on more of an attacking mentality this match, and I think it was the right call. The 3-1 lead, I think, is a fairly good indication of that. Most leads are an indication that you correctly planned your tactics for your opponent. Gurung steps up nicely to stop Boaz. Oh, but the long shot from Nicolo doesn't miss by much. Kang Jin's not had a bad game. Made some big saves, unfortunately. Has been beaten. But that's the game! 3-1! East Bengals start their group stage wonderfully. 3-1 over a team that was slightly favored to win this. Ref had a good match, so that penalty was clearly justified. What does the media say? Well, they are surprised. Well, you should be. Now, here's the real surprise. Yangon beat Perak 1-0. Oh my goodness, a team of Greys beat a Malaysian side. That's not going to sit well. It's good for me, though. It's great for me. Oh, that's going to be fantastic. So we start off on the right foot. And I think, so did Rema 3-0 for the team I used to manage. Let's not talk about that. But it bodes well for us as we cruise to a historic 3-1 victory. That's a good way to describe it. Next time on Mr. Unemployable, we will get to the halfway point of the Indian National Football League season as promised against SC Goa. I still think it's going to be a great match, and I hope you're around for it. My name is Rituro. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you like what you've seen, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, tell all your friends about these videos on YouTube, and don't forget every single episode is recorded live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Rituro, where Twitch chat is saying I only won by 2 goals, #Rituro out. Oh, Twitch chat, I hate you and I love you. You know that. Once again, my name is Rituro. Just call me Mr. Unemployable. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.